Hello everybody, it's October 9th, and then everything's been getting cooler. I mean, like, it's still warm here, but we're supposed to get rain on a couple days. It's Friday, we're supposed to get rain on Sunday. It'll be cooler after that. What I wanted to do garden tour is really not much. We still got some stuff, especially over in the tomatoes in the front yard. There's still other stuff I can show you too. I mean, like, I put the swing set over where the pool used to be, where the trampoline's at now, and in the fire pit, because we really have to mow, and I don't want to have to mow. I'm tired of mowing over the swing set all the time and weed whacking it. So we thought maybe just put it over here. I guess I'll mow the front yard sometime too, but I have to do that, and then sometime I'll have to we'll turn off the sprinklers and next week on the 15th. That'll be, I think, Thursday. I don't remember for sure. Today's the 9th, and it's Friday, so figure that out, I guess. In 5 days, it'll be the 14th, so it might be, I guess, next Thursday. So here's where our pumpkins used to be. There's still some of the plant that you can see a couple dandelions formed, or a couple grew, I guess. And then you can see the trees over there. They're starting to change. A lot of the trees here in Utah are changing now, down in the valley and stuff. I mean, like, well, not a lot of them, but about almost around 50% of them are. A lot of them are still green, the big ones are like but some of them are changing, like the honey locust and some of the maples and some other ones. So yeah, a lot of honey locusts are changing though. And aspens. Here are the pumpkins. There's a couple right here, but I don't know if they're gonna make it. They're not really growing anymore. But I'll still leave them there. This is where the pumpkin plant was. There's a lot of mushrooms right here on the stump that it was all over. The pumpkins were all over this stump. And then now you can kind of see the stump again. There's a lot of mushrooms. They actually look really cool. These look like they're really weird. They feel weird. There's a lot down there, and then big ones. I don't know if they're good to touch though. I should wash my hands. All I know is that in the springtime, before the pumpkins grew all over the stump, I remember in these holes right here I saw I think they were called, I can't remember what I think they were called, sweat bees or flower bees. One of those. I think they were flower bees. Some type of bee was going in there. It was a bee. It wasn't a honey bee, but it was going in there, living in there, and I was bringing plants in. I don't know if they're still in there though, because the plants just grew all over the stump. But you know. So yeah, here's where the pumpkins were. I did pick all of them. I think I showed you guys before, but I picked a lot of them and put them out front, and I'll show you that when we get there. There's where the sunflowers used to be. And you can see some of them are still there, like that one. I haven't picked all of them. We got so much. So we actually put some of them back and let them kind of, I don't know, foil, like, you know, whatever you call it. Kind of, I guess when you put dead material in the gardens, they eventually, like, degrade and help the soil as fertilizer a little bit. It's a sad dead honeybee right there. That's sad. That sucks. I hope he, I don't know, didn't suffer when he died. Here's this store mixed lettuce, the different types of lettuce, and then this was the normal lettuce. They're not alive, I don't think. Yeah, these were the different types of lettuce. We gave those to the horses and stuff like that, the ones that were starving. Here's the Brussels sprouts. There's little curls in there. They're probably ready, especially towards the bottom. I know there's spider webs in here, so I have to be careful, but ooh, there's a lot of spiders. I just saw them. That was quite a bit. Okay. Well, here are the, oops. You can really see the top. There's a lot of spiders in there, so I have to be careful with those. So yeah. And then this is where the squash is at. Still some crookneck squash, just small though. I don't know if they'll grow anymore either. This is where the spaghetti squash was. They've been dead for a while now, just sitting there. Green onions, and then more sunflowers. This one's tipped over. Kind of there. Here's the zucchinis. This one right there. They're doing okay. They're kind of not growing too much either, but they're still there. It's crazy. This year we've gotten like very, very late. Everything's late. There's baby zucchinis. Man, like literally, like this year, it's the 9th. So last year, like a year ago from now, because I have a weather app that shows the weather history. Every day you could look through it and look at the weather and what it was and what the humidity and temperature was. last year on October 9th here in Clinton, Utah, we got flurries in the afternoon, and the low was like 20, or in the 20s, and the high was like in the 30s. And then the day after, October 10th last year, was like a low in the teens because of the cold front, and it was sunny. Here's the cucumbers. There's some flowers blooming. That's cool. There's a little cucumber right there. Don't know if it'll grow or not. But yeah, this was crazy. I mean, like last year around this time, we were already in the, like below freezing. We got in our first 30s around late September. We're looking at the weather, so that's crazy. This year, it's October 9th. We haven't even gotten our first 30s yet. Like at least in Clinton, we haven't. The coldest we got was 40. And I've been keeping track of the weather. Here's the watermelons. So that's crazy. Here's one right here, and then a big one right there. But yeah, the weather's just crazy. Like I think we're supposed to get our first 30s when it rains Sunday or the day after. So that'll be on the 11th or 12th of October. So that's crazy. It's definitely different. Here's some cantaloupe, and then other honeydew melon. That one's probably ready. And there's another one. And there's the big sunflower. This is like the tallest one. It's still blooming a lot, so that's cool. It's tipped over. Still got most of it's, well, half of it's still blooming. I don't know if it's got any more blooms or not. Most of them are like this, but there's still some that are yellow, so that's cool. Don't know if there'll be any more blooms or not. I'm pretty sure there's not, but there might be more, but I don't think so. So that's cool. And then we got, I think I got everything over here, so that's a good view of it. Here's the Quaking Aspen Tree that I don't think is gonna make it, but most of its leaves are kind of shriveled up on there. They didn't really change that much this year or last year. It kind of just turned to a faded orangish brown. But those trees always change yellow. I mean, like the box elder part of it's changing. The Russian olive is, and there's like two parts over there. The green one is the Russian olive, and then there's the yellowish, which is the box elder maple. Here's the lilies. I remember them, they were changing. They changed to a orangish brown, but they haven't yet. Sweet Williams. Blackberries are starting to change, and all change a little bit, and they're still big. They've grown all the way there. All over the blueberry bushes where the blackberries have grown. The blackberries grow everywhere. Have to plant those somewhere else, I guess. And over here we have the basil. Right here, it's doing good. Petunias, these ones got huge. I remember looking at like my first couple of garden tours, and they were small. I just can't believe how much they grew. Like, it's crazy. And you can see the rose bush in the back. It's doing good. It's gotten like quite a few blooms this year. It's got another one that'll form soon if it doesn't get any colder. So yep. And then yeah, with those petunias, we got a mix of colors there, and it's beautiful. The pink ones look like they're gonna be done blooming soon, but the white ones are still doing good. And here's the tomatoes. They grew on top of all the asparagus beans, but you can still see some of them. Like this is part of the asparagus beans plant. And then you can see the tomatoes, green tomatoes, and then this is the asparagus beans also, and it's wrapped around here. One of the old asparagus beans. And but yeah, everything grew all over the place, you know. Like the tomatoes just got huge all of a sudden, and then like you can see under here, there's a little asparagus bean flower, an old one, and other asparagus beans is all mixed together. And then there's the strawberry leaves under there. We had strawberries and stuff. So yeah. And then there's another tomato there. We got tons of them still. And if you look back here, there's just so much. And cherry tomatoes down there. So yeah, the cherry tomatoes are over here too, the red ones. That's what these are. They're not quite red yet, but it's still a lot. There's some more normal tomatoes, and then there's a red cherry tomato right there. And then more over here. And normal tomatoes. Those ones are turning red also. This one's, oh, that one's, ew. That one's all saggy and stuff, and it's dripping. There's sun sugar cherry tomatoes, those orange ones. And then, yeah, there's a sprinkler and more tomatoes there. Then the sun sugar cherry tomatoes and a pepper. This is a good looking pepper right here. Hopefully it stays like that. There's a couple of them there. Sun sugar cherry tomatoes. These peppers, too, are doing good. Except for these ones. These ones aren't really, because they're getting burnt by the sun, too. So, yeah. Yeah, we got a lot of tomatoes. And then peppers. These are the ones that aren't doing good. They'll turn like that. And there's more cherry tomatoes there. And a little view from the back. Kind of. There's a lot. Still a lot of flowers, too. So, that's cool. out front we have the Quaking Aspen Tree, which has definitely changed a lot, but it's not going to get like any, I don't know if it's going to change pretty. Usually it doesn't. It usually changes like this color right here. And yeah, that's what it looks like. It's doing okay this year. Like, it's better than the one in the backyard. I don't think the one in the backyard is going to make it. Here's the, oh, these lilies are starting to change a little bit. There's the Douglas fir pine tree. And then here's all the other flowers and perennials. So there's more petunias there. There's some of these firecracker plants is what I guess they're called. They were blooming really pretty. Old lilies that were from like early, more petunias. There's a dandelion right there, and then there's a snapdragon, neon yellow ones under here. And then here's the other perennials. And then these are the ones, I don't know which ones they are though. More firecracker plants and lilies. This is the normal pumpkin plant, the one that grew it by itself, and this all of a sudden planted itself, and I guess it was from last year when we were carving pumpkins. I put it that way because we have to mow, and I still haven't gotten a chance. It was growing into the grass, so I kind of moved it, and I still got to figure out a way to do that without mowing it. But yeah, it's doing great. We have a pumpkin right there. I don't know if it'll do anything. It doesn't look like it's doing too good. It's kind of getting wrinkly, not really, but like squishier. There's this one. That one's good. And then there's some old flowers. I think there was more pumpkins too. I'm trying to like see. There's one right there. That one right there. And then up here, it's growing up right now. I got it pointing up. There's another one right there. See, this pumpkin plant got huge. I know when it first came up, I thought it was a squash, but it's not. So there's a kind of came up and started. This looks like it's gonna grow this direction too. But it planted like right there and then just grew out that direction. And it's huge now. So, but there's the petunias out here on the side, and then there's the porch, and then the pumpkins from the Big Mac's plant in the backyard. There they all are. And there. And there's another one over there. Kind of behind there. And there's some more. So we had like 9, I think, total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we had 9. That little one. Actually, we maybe have 10. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 over there. 8, 9. I don't know. I forgot. Oh well, here's the other flowers right here. I don't know what these are. I'll have to look them up. Keep forgetting. They're pretty though. More petunias that are doing good. The Japanese barberry bush is just going over here. More perennials, and then lilies are certain wilts, I guess, or not wilt, but turn yellow. And the other perennial plant. And then over here we have looks like the snapdragons are all done all of a sudden. So that's cool, right? Crazy. I don't know if they'll, I don't know if they have any more blooms. Looks like they have a little bit, but I don't know. So I'll make it before it gets cold. So here's the Sweet William plant in the front yard. It's not really doing anything anymore. Fake hibiscus, the garden wonder or whatever, is doing good. Still got a lot of flowers. And it's still got more to come too if it doesn't freeze. Another fake hibiscus. So yeah, they're doing good. And then the Boxwood bushes. Now I'm gonna say it's time to have this. I know like it was put up like in July, which is stupid, but it's just funny. So yeah, it's about time we can have this up now. Sometimes I just try to poke it down in the bush and put like the hibiscus flowers on top of it, or that thing on top of it. It doesn't work because somebody pulls it back up. I'm like, oh man. Yes, I'll leave it up because it's time for Halloween now soon. Here's more boxwood bushes and then lilies and the firecrackers. There's a ball right here. Yep, more boxwoods, and then the cat spruce. That's about it. And I guess I'll go through the backyard real quick, or through the side of the driveway, and I'll show you a good old view of the backyard by where the pool used to be. I'll show you that these areas of these trees up close and the vines and stuff. So here's the Virginia creeper vine with all its berries. They're not a good vine or a weed. Here's the box elder part of the tree. They're green and yellow. So this is the one that's changing and it's beautiful. And we have the basketball hoop knocked down because we're going to take it out, but we haven't gotten a sledgehammer yet. So yeah. And this is the Russian olive. This is the spiky one. That's a piece of trash. We don't want that. And so, yeah. But yeah, these are the box elder trees. So they're yellow. And then the Russian olives are not changing yet. I think they turn like a brownish yellow or something. Maybe like a white kind of. I don't know, but they're ugly. So yeah. Yeah, you can kind of tell that looks pretty. Here's the Virginia creeper and grapevine. They're changing brown. Grapevine, you can see there's the wine grapes over there. And over there, I don't know if they'll be picked or not. Here's some more here. Actually, these might be different types of grapes. Yeah, just know these ones smell like wine. Let's see if they are. Yeah, these are wine grapes, so maybe it was these ones that, maybe these ones are different. I don't know. Let's try them. I can get my finger through there. These are like the neighbors, but they grew on our side, but that's crazy. Yeah, they have a few grapes. I don't know. Looks like those ones are the same type, but they haven't turned whatever that color is yet. They haven't turned blue. So I guess they just haven't done it yet, and they're supposed to, so they're probably the same because they look the same size. Anyways, that's about it, though. I hope y'all enjoy this video, and there's the neighbor's trees, and I guess I'll keep you updated and all that stuff. I know I'm gonna have to, I might make a video of another tour of the sprinkler system because it's changed a little bit. I know I made one at my dad's house, and so yeah, might make another one here. I'll try to, and then I know after that, or before that, I'm gonna try to mow the lawn, and then after that, I'll probably try to clean out the filters again for these pop-ups, because the pop-ups are, there's one right here, is these pop-ups have to get their filters cleaned. I've noticed a lot, so I might do that today and then do a tour some other day. I don't know for sure. I'll figure it out. I know I have to mow so the grass doesn't get wet and keep getting longer and all that stuff. So I hope you all enjoy this video, and I'll keep you updated. So bye.